Okay. I have a bottle of craft paint here, and I watered it down because it was not a full bottle. So I added maybe a teaspoon or two of water to it. Let's see how this is going to go. I didn't practice this ahead of time. I mean, it's been years since I painted that chair. I wanted a yellow banner. So that's what I'm going to do. I am going to paint my banner. So I'm just using a big fluffy brush, watered down acrylic craft paint. This is decor. And I'm going to paint my banner. Like I said, I have seen other people dye, like with Rit dye these different colors. But I don't want to. It's messy. Because I think you have to use real hot. I don't know if you have to boil the water. I don't know. I just know that it's a big tub of water and it has to be hot. And then you have to stir it for like 45 minutes or something crazy like that. But I'm not doing that. That's too much work. So this is how I'm changing the color. Now, there's a few, I think these streaks will like brush out. And I don't care because once I get my design on here, we won't notice that it's streaky. It probably would be best if you put, well, let me try. Put some paint. Let's try this. Put in the paint in here and then dip the brush. I don't think it matters. But I know that when I did my chair, I had a squirt bottle of water and I kept squirting it, keeping the fabric wet and using diluted paint. And that chair looks amazing. It kind of feels like leather. It's not crunchy or anything like that. But it's not as soft as what the gingham fabric was, but it's acceptable. It's just an accent chair in my bedroom, so it's just used to hold clothes that I haven't put away yet. That's what it is. It's a clothes holder. Nobody sits in it because it's always full of stuff. You all know what I mean, right? Okay. And it doesn't take long to dry. You know how fast acrylic paint dries. That's the color banner I want because I am working on my Bumblebee collection. I was working on it today. I took most of the Bumblebee things downstairs today, but I was making coasters today. Okay, to go with my Bumblebee collection in my family room. All right, let's see if I could speed this up with the dryer. Hey, thanks for watching, everybody. Let's see if I can see who's on. But it doesn't take long to dry. And then what I would probably do is add a little bit of wax to this. And then you could use chalk paste or you could use ink. Since this is fabric, I'll probably use ink. But the reason I say you could use chalk paste is because if you're not going to wash it, if you're never going to put it in a washer, you could use, and if people aren't touching it where it could chip off, you could probably get away with chalk paste, but I'll probably use ink. Hi everybody, thanks for sprinkling, I appreciate it. So that's a lot. This is, it's pretty much dry. This is a lot easier than using the red dye. That is for sure. And I hardly used any. There's still a ton of yellow paint in there. So a little bit goes a long way, especially because you're watering it down. I thought, wow, I might not be able to chalk on this because it might not be dry and I'll have to come back tomorrow, but you know what? I think I'm going to be able to. I think. Okay, so let me go get my transfer here. I was going to use part of the beehive. I don't know if that's what it's called or not. Yeah, it's a bee. I'm calling it a beehive. This is part of the Bee's Knees collection. You've seen me use the Bee's Knees stuff many, many, many times. But I was looking at my collection downstairs and I need to fill in some gaps. So I need a couple of more pieces. Now, of course, this will be how it's not going to fit on here, but I'm good with that. I want it to go off. Then I think I'm going to use Storm as my color for the beehive. Let's check my consistency here. Oh, we're good. Get a squeegee. Oh, you know what? I don't want to use chalk paste. I just talked about this. I want to use ink. Caught myself just in time. I've been chalking all day long. That was a close one. We were just talking about the mistakes I was on with my team and we were talking about the mistakes that we make. There we go. All the time. And we were saying, well, we're human. We're all human because I make a lot of mistakes. Okay. Now, when you're using the ink, you want to really make sure you've got a good stick. And then you want to go in one direction so it doesn't bleed underneath. And you don't want to overwork it. You just want to spread it on and get out of there. So let's see how, I have never done this. I have never done ink over top of a painted fabric. This is a first. So hopefully it's okay and it works out. We'll find out. This is called Storm, this color. Making sure I have no yellow coming through. I've got it all covered. Okay, cross your fingers, everybody. Success. Yay. Happy with that. I'm putting it in a pan of water, this transfer, a pan of water beside me. So there's that. Give this a quick dry. Now the ink does take a bit of time to dry. So keep that in mind because you don't want to put another sticky transfer on top of wet ink. So use a blow dryer or a heat gun, or just wait till the next day before you put any other transfer on top of this. All right, let's see what else I have. What else do I want to put on here? This is another transfer, and I know it's backwards to you. I could switch that. See if I can. There we go. This is another transfer in that collection. Do I want to use any of this? Nope, I don't want to use any of that. Then there is this, and this one's called Sweeter Than Honey. And I like that Sweeter Than Honey part. Let's see if I already have that one. I already cut apart. Yes, I do. Okay. Then I'll probably put that up there, but I do want to make sure that's dry before I lay down this transfer. There's my cardboard. So, what? Do any of you think you would paint the banners any color you want? Any color you want. You're not limited by the selection of RIT dye. You are limited by the paint colors that you have, your craft paint colors. Just water it down, and I didn't even wax it. And it'll be fine. This isn't going to get washed. And I think it would be fine even if I did. But I can't imagine why I would wash a banner. See if there's any questions. Hi, Nancy. Hi, Evelyn. Hi, Candy. Thanks for sharing, everybody. I'll be pulling the winner as soon as we're done. Okay. It's still tacky. It takes a long time to dry. So what I'll do is I'll just be careful, because it does take a long time to dry. And I want to get it on. So I'll take my chances here. And I just won't press hard other than where my letters are. Do I want, you know what? I want it lower, because that rod's going. I'm going to put it over to this side. Okay, I'm good with that. And I want to use black, I think. Black ink for this. Make sure I got a good stick. I saw my grandkids today. I was so excited. They came over and were outside with their little masks on, and had signs. We miss you, Nanny and Gran. It was so sweet. So I haven't seen them for so long. Doing our social distancing. Gave them their Easter baskets. Okay. That on. There we go. I'll put this in the water. What else do I want? I know I want bees on here, honeybees. This rod goes in this pocket that's at the top, and that's how it hangs. It also comes with a jute cord, but I'll probably use something else other than the jute. I'll show you what I have in mind. I have some really cool bumblebee ribbon, but they're all too wide. I'm probably going, I know I'm going to add felt flowers on this because that's kind of my thing. And I made felt flowers especially to go with a whole bumblebee thing. Okay, there's that. So far so good. Let's find a bee. There's a wreath. Here's a little bee. Another bee. Guess this one goes this way. I think that's the same as that. No, that one is. Wait, that's the same as that one. And then the honeycomb pad. Oh, here's a big bee. Let's put a big bee on it. Let's put the big bee down here. Now, do I want him to go? Which way do I want him to go? It's too boring to go straight. Let's just tilt him a little bit and we'll have him flying off this. That one wing will go off. Okay. Of course I laid my squeegee down in the ink. Of course I did. Trying to get this nice and thin. So I'm being quiet because I'm concentrating so I don't mess up. Oh, look. Ugh. Okay, everybody, cross your fingers on this bee. There we go. Not too bad. Going in the water. That's cute. All right. Sweeter than honey. Is there any other words? I think that's it. Home is where your honey is, but that's too big on this. Okay, I'm good with this. All right, I'm calling this done as far as the inking goes. So this rod goes in the rod pocket at the top. And then, like I said, it comes with a length of twine to hang it. And you can see the holes in the rods there. You see the hole there? Well, that's not what I want to use. Let me move the ink because that could be a disaster. I am up. I have to reach my ribbon. See if I can do this without getting ink all over me. I thought this ribbon would be good. What do you think? Little gingham, black and white. I tried to cut a point here so that I could thread it through this hole. Yes, got it. I don't know if I'm going to do this right or not. I didn't give this a lot of thought. Okay. So, how's this go? I knot it. Yep, that'll work. I'll do it that way. I'm just going to tie this. There. This will hang this way. Cute. How cute is that? All right, now, one more thing this needs. Plugging in my glue gun. So many things going on here. Close up my ink. That's an accident waiting to happen. Okay. Flowers. I have been a busy bee. I know, sorry, I couldn't help it. I have been a busy bee making more felt flowers, but I know that I was going to need some for bee projects, so I'm just pulling out the ones. I mean, I'm not going to use all those. I'm just looking at my choices. Definitely not using all of them. I made a bunch of these smaller ones this morning. My felt flowers. Aren't they cute? They're so cute. Okay, so that's totally wrong color. All right. I was looking for a little black one. Let's see if I can find. I think I need to find a better way to store these. Okay, there's that one. Oh, that one has a button in it. Okay. I don't want that one. So I'll just play around and see what I like. The red is no go for me. I think maybe just this. Just one right there. Sometimes less is more, so I won't need any of these. Or do I want? I think that one. All right. After all that, I pick out one little flower. Yep, that's it. That's the one. So, get some glue going. There. Done. Now, do you think